Hi guys, welcome to your daily tarot reading for Monday, the 7th of December 2020. Thanks for joining me. I'm using the Cosmic Tarot for this reading. Let's see what the cards have to say and what they want you to know on Monday the 7th. First card we have the Emperor, looking rich and gorgeous there. Oh wow, then we have the Ten of Pentacles. And finally, we have the Two of Wands. We've had the Ten of Pentacles show up a lot lately. It's really getting to a point of completion and realization when it comes to your financial, physical, practical, career circumstances. Usually it's an older man who kind of demonstrates that he's worked at this his whole life. Here we've got a young man who's already at the peak of his powers, so that's really interesting. First thing I notice here that we've got three men all in very exalted positions. We've got the ballet dancer prince here, Omar Sharif. Then we have this kind of young trapeze artist, and then we have the emperor who looks like the king of some sort of Babylonian ancient civilization. So there's a real sense of certainty and being exalted and successful and being important. So it could be seen as negative in the sense that you're on your high horse, you think you're something special. I mean, we all are something special, but if you go about your life looking down your nose at other people, then that usually doesn't go down very well. So it's good that there is real certainty and a real strength to achieve for yourself, but just temper that and be aware that other people also think that they're the king and they're the emperor, and that if you kind of position yourself as I'm here and you're there, then there's going to be some conflict. We've got Aries here, the ram. The Emperor is the fourth card in the major arcana, and he represents someone who does believe in himself. Let's say this Emperor came from nothing, okay? He is the son of farmers, and he decided it is my job, because I am so special and amazing, that I need to rule the Babylonian civilization. That's what I feel born to do. Then there will be conflict in that, because other people will say, well, actually, no, the throne is mine, who are you? And he will have to keep pushing and clashing and engaging in conflict to get to this position of power, because no one's going to vacate this. On planet Earth, people don't usually hand over power and say, you know what, actually, I have had major anxiety issues for the last 2 weeks, so I think you'd be better for the job. That doesn't usually happen. So the Emperor doesn't shy away from conflict. The Aries symbol here represents the zodiac sign Aries, and Aries is a fire sign. It's ruled by Mars, the planet of drive and ambition, and it really says, I am certain, I know what my life purpose is. And in this case, we've got this orb here with the cross saying, spirit and practical things are intersected in me. So he feels like he is divinely ordained by God to be on this throne. And that certainly is, that is really feeling yourself and saying, I am the chosen one. And that doesn't leave any room for discussion or compromise. And with the Mars Aries energy, you really have it within you to push forward no matter what. So it's a great card if you want to get things done, if you want to overcome obstacles in your life, if you want to move ahead, if you want to get to an exalted position that represents your amazing skill set and who you are. But if you're someone who is not qualified for this position of leadership and you keep pushing despite that, it may cause you some difficulty. So check in with yourself and don't simply assume that you're the only person who is right and who is eligible for the job and who has to be in a position of I'm the boss and everyone else needs to follow. If you do check in with yourself and that is justified, then you'll be able to go a long way today. You'll really be able to get to a position of security and being looked at and admired. If you continue with your journey, knowing that, I'm just thinking while I'm speaking, it's it's important sometimes to believe in yourself. I mean, if you want to be on the throne, you've got to think highly of yourself. You can't just be hiding in the shadows, don't look at me. So this is a good energy that you can use to your advantage, but I'm just thinking, don't get yourself hurt by overreaching and overextending yourself and putting yourself in circumstances that really are beyond you. And that's sometimes difficult to judge whether you are in the right place at the right time or whether it is wishful thinking. So check in with yourself. If you are happy with what you're doing, if you feel that I am not biting off more than I can chew, this is totally justified, this is part of my life purpose, then go for it and you will make major inroads into whatever it is you're planning. But just don't go running off without thinking about it first. So if you are on the right track, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, and by being diligent and consistent and not doubting yourself and having checked in and saying, this is my journey, then you will get to the position of the Ten of Pentacles, which is your hopes and dreams in terms of your circumstances are realized, and you can get the promotion, or you can be the leader in the social setting, or you can write a book based on your experiences, a memoir based on your journey in life so far. Again, if you're writing a book or an autobiography, you really have to have some sort of view of yourself that says, I am special, or my experience is unique, and it's important for me to express this because other people can benefit from it. And the unfortunate thing in my experience is that the people who really do have something to offer in that sense, let's talk about the memoir, they often doubt themselves and say, oh, well, who would want to read my story? It's not that interesting, when it really is. And other people who don't have that much to offer think the world of themselves and think, oh, anyone is going to want to read about how I went to the grocery store and picked out a pineapple today because I'm just so amazing. So what's interesting is that this theme keeps coming up of what's real and what isn't real. And no one's going to be able to tell you what is real and if you're thinking too big. Because if you said to Jeff Bezos, I don't know if I'm saying that right, the owner of Amazon, if you said to him, oh, you know, who do you think you are doing this online website? No one shops online. You're crazy. Then if he didn't believe in himself, and if he took that as, yeah, they're right, no one's going to buy anything online, then we wouldn't have Amazon. So sometimes you do need to be your own biggest cheerleader and say, they all don't see the amazing stuff in me and I'm going to keep going anyway. But it's difficult to suss out, don't you think? I mean, I think, am I biting off more than I can chew? Is it other people are just poo-pooing what I'm trying to do and they can't see my vision? And the cards are saying that only you can decide that. And that if you decide to move forward on a path where you really are exceptional, or you do have something to offer, then there's no stopping you, because the Emperor gives you the fire and the confidence to move forward. The Ten of Pentacles says, I'm going to reward you with actuals as a result of your thinking and your dreams. I'm going to help you realize all of these things and come full circle and open doors of opportunity for you. And the Two of Wands, you can see him between these two rods, and each one represents fire, life purpose, passion. And he has decided that he's going to move ahead with his life based on what he thinks is right for him. He's free to decide to do whatever he likes. He's empowered. He has something going for himself, and he walks through that door. No one else does. No one else does it for him. He's the one who sets it up and then walks through it. So it's about finding your niche, being certain, and you're certainly getting that in bucket loads today, certainty. Double check that certainty. I mean, there's no harm in doing that. There's no harm in sitting down for 5 minutes and saying, I'm super excited about this. Is it appropriate? So that isn't going to take away from the fire or the practical heat that you've got today. So please make sure to do that. And then if you are ready to go, this doorway forms. We've got 2 doorways here. So lots of opportunities for you to get to your position of expertise or power, or to hit the spotlight somehow. And it's a journey that's really unique and fun because it's based on something that you like. It's based on something that's important to you. So I love this. It's really an amazing day of having huge confidence, unlimited amounts of self-belief, amazing confidence, and that leads to you actually doing something that's going to be realized on this day. So it's a form of manifestation. I believe that I have something to offer. And because I believe in that, I'm going to keep working to realize that somehow. And sooner or later, you will manifest that. If you don't shy away from that inner belief that you do have something to contribute, then sooner or later, some sort of opportunity is going to come your way. And the cards are saying that on this day in particular, you've got the confidence and the world kind of meets you halfway and says, okay, let's tick the boxes. Confidence? Yup. Right, that's all we need to make things appropriately malleable for this person, and we'll open kind of opportunities and give them chances for them to walk through and succeed with. Whatever that means to you, whether it's self-acceptance or getting to a position of real exaltedness, whatever it is that you feel your life purpose and your hopes and dreams are about, all you need to do is believe in yourself and to use all this energy that's provided to you, and you'll be able to move ahead. He's looking here somewhere, he's looking down there, he's looking up at the sky. So the aspiration is huge. The only thing, and I've said it before, is please don't overreach and do things which are attainable, or set goals which are actually achievable. Don't put it up here and say, I've got these huge expectations for myself, but you still got about 20 steps to go before you can get to that. Ask yourself instead, what can I achieve today? What pleases me? What's important? What's part of my life purpose today that I can achieve? And it can be as simple as, let's say you want to move and you take the practical action to sort out your existing place or to move your stuff so that you can actually change locations. I mean, it can all be very mundane, but the thing that fuels you is that self-confidence. Number-wise, we've got 4 and 10 is 14, and 2 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7. That's the mind and creativity. And your mind is really getting creative and highlighting about your skills, your talents, what you've got to offer. Embrace that and run with it. Have a wonderful day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the book your readings button to order your reading with me. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share the video online. Have a lovely start to the week. Have an amazing Monday, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.